This is for Urban TV or whatever that Urban Central. I had to message what that is. I had to message Joe Biden and Obama about BG made a song called CNN. He told me to stay on my shit. And I had to message Obama and Joe Biden because Boosie been lying with Yellow Breeze in them and the rest of them. So I had to reach out to Obama and them and the rest of them to take care of the problems of Boosie lies and Yellow Breeze in them lies and MO3 lies and Dallas in them lies. So I don't know what goes on after BG told me to stay on my shit. And he said, seeing it. And I wasn't dissing him in Oklahoma. A person that I used to do music with, Corey B, say from my city that BG went to a club and he was acting like something. Corey B said that. I was signed to Corey B and he said that one time I was doing music in Carrollton, Texas. He came down here to a music event and he said that about BG. And BG told me to tell my shit. A guy named from Oklahoma on Corey B said that. So, BG, he's act like a wuss. And I know BG from my city. His cousin used to be up in there, and I used to act like the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And they say, Hubert, stay your bad ass out of trouble and things. We play, and I remember BG had a green and black motorcycle. He had the low haircut. Stay y'all bad ass out of trouble, he said. This was back. I moved a little farther out of New Orleans when in Luane and T Streets and Gutter Gutter used to be in an apartment, and they had the G wagon, and T Streets and them. My nanny be trying to rap and everything, and they was focusing on the squad and them and everything. But to clear up this mess that Boosie wanted to lie and come up. I'm asking for Obama to be in the courtroom with Boosie and Yellow Breezy. It's a must need that they be in the courtroom. America depends on it. From Boosie lies and Yellow Breezy lies. I filed the civil rights, but BG talked about me on CNN and them. And people don't know I've been playing BG music, holding that, but I had to tell since Boosie want to sit up there and lie and talk about people. I don't want to do music with you, man, because y'all took something and lied about it with Yellow Breeze and MO3. Y'all want to smile. And when I left the courtroom, and I left the court May the 17th, 2000, this dude started laughing. I said, ton. Racism in Dallas started tunting. So it get to a point where Trump was already watching me already. And whatever they cleared up, I don't know what happened. I don't know whatever I told Joe Biden and Obama on them. And whatever they cleared up because of the lies going on and bullshit lying. Trump and them was watching my social media. Obama and them and Capitol Hill and them was watching my social media. And I needed them to take care of the lies. So people want to lie and be dishonest, Boosie and Yellow Breezy. So whatever Obama and them did and the rest of them did, it's going to come a time, God say that Obama is going to be in that courtroom. I've asked for documents from when Trump was watching me on social media. He had people watch me on social media, my networks. Watch me on social media. I didn't give I didn't give Trump, I didn't give Hillary Clinton, I didn't give other government agencies people was on my UP live from when I was in Atlanta. I didn't give nobody my accounts. It's to clean up Boosie's selfish lies behavior and the rest of them behavior. And smiling. Boosie, God say, God said, money can't save you. I've asked Obama to be on video chat with you. I've asked Capitol Hill to verify that front the world with you and your lies and your deception and what you and MO3 about. Everybody ain't your homie. Let me tell you something. Lying make you not nobody homie. Not sitting in the spirit. You say you your brother's keeper. God say, is you my brother's keeper? Is you gonna keep it real with me and not lie to me and America and everybody else? Right? Shout out to Rick Ross. Thank him for his leadership. Thank him for everything that he does. Thank him for what he had, his leadership and his mentorship. Thank you. Ludacris. I caught on to something. People ain't consistency with me. So I stay here. Ludacris. Shout out to you. They better stop taking photo of Trump. If they know better. If they know better, they better stop. You playing with fireflies. You better know better. Boosie is going to be flipped upside down. If you know better, Plies, Trump would not, Trump, that's a fraud. If you know better, you better not be making fun of Trump. If you know better. If you know better, you better not be doing that. If you know better, there's a lot that y'all don't know. That Boosie and Yellow Breeze and them been lying. That DEA agent, where are you paying them to shut up, to not expose Boosie and them? What that DA in Atlanta not paying to not expose Boosie and Yellow Breeze and them for lying and racism lies? How much Boosie paying that DA agent in Atlanta to lie and cover up racism from black hip hop? And Dallas, Texas, and Boosie MO3 lies. They ain't telling you everything. How much they are paying them to lie. You see, God say, I want you to watch a video when Trump said, I did nothing wrong and I did this for us. What you see ain't nothing. Right? Snoop Dogg is in no document when I was trying to attack the Social Security issue. I didn't work for the government. I don't work for them now. And he said, fuck the government, right? When I was trying to say Social Security. They heard everything that's going on when I was getting neglected and abused by the government. My issue, my fight was so much bigger than boosting them come up and y'all come up. My fight was so much greater than y'all. Right? I bet you in those documents, Snoop Dogg. I bet you the California senators got you in those documents. You don't know my fight. Everybody, when Snoop Dogg said, I want to learn too. Snoop Dogg, Boosie lied. With MO3 and them to come up. I have asked for the death of Boosie. If anything happened, I don't care about his money. Don't care about none of that. God don't care. Them niggas willing to lie for him, they gotta die for God. He hugged a woman. He loved God money, but he don't love God. He loved the money of God, but he don't love God. When I go outside, I love God. I hug God. I hug my American flag. I hug God. But Boosie lied. I had to tell the President Joe Biden, Obama, some friends to clean up some mess. Romeo said, pray for your enemies. People tried to stop me in Garland from going to the Social Security, and I had to tell the Justice Department, I couldn't go to the Social Security and do my mission of what they asked of me. Because of the community behavior in Garland tried to stop me. Timberland said something, right? He said on Instagram, he said something about they using, no, they ain't using me, baby. How they using me? When my mission was bigger than that, and I have right. You better go ask Charlie Boy and Tum Tum about me. And Charlie Boy and Rhino and some people in Oklahoma. With Corey B and Spark Dog. And I had to file a complaint against you, Timberland. On it, how they gonna use me? I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I signed that paper to be a Walmart CEO, I talked about switching my careers, and Jessica and them heard me, and Walmart and them heard me. They was on my social media. When I came up, they don't know nothing. Do you think you know everything, right? You think when Walmart stole my ideas and Doug Miller was watching my car's corporate office, stole my ideas, they was already know. It tell you on every social media, do you want people from your social media, from your phone time contacts to connect with your social media? Timberland, you said on YouTube they using me. How they using me and I'm fighting for something greater? What you fighting for? I saw your spirit, Timberland. What you fighting for? I want Timberland to know something. What you fighting for? What are you fighting for? I want to know when they say they're using me. Timberland. He's on Instagram and talk about they using me. How they using me? I want to know, Timberland, on Instagram. How they using me, Timberland? Boy, let me tell you, God have always been a part of my life since New Orleans. I have went to church and everything. What are you fighting for? Nelly said y'all only in it for the cars. Dallas only and Texas only in it for the money. I'm fighting for so much greater. But Timberland, you think I wouldn't know what you did? What you said on TikTok? And I said that in my thing? I thought I was going to have to repeat it again on the civil rights. God said, how can they use me? Yellow Breezy and no lie. Shout out to Jim Jones. I hope he get his blessings and keep it moving. That's my boy Dipset. I hope he get his blessings. Trendsetter. How they using me? When my enemy, you know, Kanye West told me to pick a side, right? So when Texas didn't want to support me and Yellow Breezy didn't want to support me, everybody wanted to take Bootsy and MO3 side and Yellow Breezy side. I picked my side, right? When they went against me. So I choose Tyrese and I choose a lot of other people, but they went against me, Kanye West and everybody else. When they went against me, right? When everybody wanted to hear Boosie and MO3 out. But BG said stay on my shit. But I had to clear up Boosie lies and I had to tell Obama to clear it up. This is bigger than hip hop. I just had to sue BT. You think I wanted to sue BT, but racism in Dallas. I had to file a civil rights. When you go in there and talk about police brutality, violence against police, if a government doing racism, if a local government, if this happened between everybody on, hey, I want my friends to please get this out because I have showed y'all everything on here. It talks about everything on there. Local governments, it talks about racial complaints. If a government stop you, you got the right to be on the street wall. Civil rights. I'm arguing with that lawyer about, I'm arguing about him intimidating me while I'm on the street. And I told her civil rights, and they're talking about it don't got nothing to do with it. You intimidated me and forced me across the street when I told you I had a right to be there. I said, check with the civil rights, and she want to argue with me. You forced me. I said, you look at the body cam, instigating the situation. The police instigating it. Standing right there. I told them I had the right, and they still didn't move. Made it uncomfortable. And then they intimidated me. They know I didn't have the right to go across that street. When I stood there, it was Ray said, Hubert, they like that term Ray. They could have told me, they could have did a lot when they forced. And then they intimidated me while I'm across the street. And I filed a civil rights complaint on intimidation, aggressive energy, looking down on me with intimidation. Of intimidation. I know the system. I know everybody talking about running a gang and doing all of this. You know what I tell if I run it? You know what I say? We go to civil rights. Everybody get their phone. Don't be on your internet. Don't be on nothing. Don't be on not a damn thing. Everybody go to civil. Before they stop you, tell them your woman to be on the civil rights. And they're going to talk about did this happen in the police custody on the civil rights app. It's going to talk about that. But don't lie on me, Boosie. If Joe Biden don't do nothing about your lies soon enough, we're going to have a problem. If Obama and them don't do nothing about your lies. I told Boosie, reach out to Jeezy, and Jeezy reach out to Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they reach out to Michelle Obama. Why you can't do that? Obama, I told Boosie, let Obama be in that video camera with you. All they have to do is they had somebody watch me on my social media and ahead of time, and I did not give them my social media. That's all they have to say in that courtroom with y'all lying ass. And Capitol Hill have to say they've been watching me the whole time. That's all they have to say. We can do this in live court, Boosie. Boosie, Yellow Breeze, Texas. We can do this in live court if you really want to do it. But that Justice Department don't want to expose everything. Trump, hey, you think Trump going, boy, he laughing at you. You think they had war when y'all black people did in Dallas? Gang members in Dallas? Look at Booster sitting on that line. He don't want me. God said, you say you love me, but you don't want to mention your brother. You say you love me, but you don't want to mention your brother and your brother. You don't love me because you don't want to mention my name. You're a fraud. But let me tell you, I'm going to take my tablet out here next time and I'm going to hug my flag. When I go outside, I do in my community. Next time when I go outside, when I go back outside, you hug a woman, Boosie, I hug my God. You hug a body, I hug my God. I hug my heavens while you lie. I'm telling you. And I got that DA from Judge Kennedy. No. I'm going to tell you why I'm getting the DA with their dumbass lies. Because somebody came and saw me when I was half asleep. They know. So you know what I had to do to clear up this mess with Boosie and his lies? I had to ask for a lot of favors. Because this nigga was trying to ruin me. I had to tell him to whisper through the prisons that Boosie was lying. To whisper through the prisons. I had to ask for that. Because Boosie tried to ruin me with Yellow Breezy, right? Shout out to Alicia Keys and Switch Beats. I'm so humble from them. God say, let me tell you something. If God was right here, I still stay humble to them. God can have the diamonds, the jewelry. God can have food on him. People can show more love to God. But let me tell you, I know when God getting love, I'm getting love. P. Diddy told me to read a book called Prodigy. I got to deal with a whole lot of dumb shit. I got to deal with a whole lot of dumb shit. That's what I really got to deal with, a whole lot of lying. Boosie, if you wouldn't lie, would I be in this mess? Would you be in this mess? Well, MO3 would be dead right now. If y'all wouldn't all try to come up with money. Let me tell you, you would have been caught anyway, Boosie. It's just the mayor abused his power with racism. When I mentioned the mayor, he abuses his power. You would have been caught anyway. At the mayor and the state and the DA play stupid. And with the Dallas City Hall member. And they look after themselves. Hey, Plies better leave Britney Spears alone. It's like, you fucking with somebody that's legendary. Legendary. Now I had to deal with so much situation behind his lies. I had to get words to the prisons in there about the lies that's being told. Plies laughing at Trump. You better stop, boy. You better stop. You better stop. You better stop. Plies sticking his nose in fire that don't belong to him. You better stop. You better stop. You better stop. It doesn't matter who lose. We as a country, it could be Joe Biden, it could be Trump. Everybody still wins. That's what God said. You better stop. Plies laughing. They know nothing. I want to tell you one thing. New York, I talked to some New York bars and New York Network. They gave me some numbers and they told me good luck. On my journey, son, Boots ain't want to lie. On my journey, I can ask them to help protect me if I ever come down. I talk to people in Chicago anyway. In New York, ban me. I need a friend. I got a friend that I want to come on stage with. I need to look her up. I need to look her up again on Live Me. Trump got all of my accounts. Right? But let me tell you, Texas, they want me to interact without giving me my money. The industry. I know every industry. Labels. They want me to interact but not give me my money. And Timberland said, we're going to tie Timberland in this too. He said they're using me on there. How they using me? When my black people don't even want to support me, they rather hate me and throw shots at me and name at God and us. Future talked about me on the album with Drake. I'm telling them people, oh, Trump already know. You think Trump going to jail? Boy, you better stop. Democracy really going to be ruined if that happens. Because there's more going on in that situation. Joe Biden they better pay attention real quick. Boosie. Boosie. Liars. Finesse said they don't believe me. Shout out to Finesse. Hey, Jeezy, you better reach out to Obama. He better reach out to Michelle Obama and Obama and them. Oh, I can't wait. I want Michelle Obama to be there too at the celebration. At the Walmart celebration. I want them to be there too. Trust me, God said keep the faith. Rick Ross. I want Michelle Obama. Hey, it's all love over here. I don't care. I gotta show love to my enemies too. All love over here. So, BG, I want to let y'all know that I had to reach out to the jailhouses, and that's the truth. If you want document, tell them to look it up. Get the document of it. Me reaching out. Tell them to give you the document, Boosie. You know what I'm gonna tell them? You know what I'm gonna tell the Justice Department of Civil Rights? To give you the document when I reached out to Joe Biden, the FBI, and everybody to reach out for your lies and your deception. God told me to give you the documents. God said, we're going to do this. God said, I want the documents to be handed to you, you liar. I want the documents to be handed to you when I reached in the jails and when I reached to the Justice Department and the Civil Rights. I wanted to be handed to you, Boosie. So what we going to do? I'm going to tell them to hand you some documents. When I reach to Joe Biden and the Department of State behind your lies, God told me to get that to you. God told me to get that to you, Boosie. So what we're going to do today, Urban TV, we're going to do today, we're going to ask the civil rights to give you documents of me telling the prisons and the thing to give you documents. And God said, don't be scared to show it. Don't be scared to show it when you don't want, you look after your artist MO3. Don't be scared to show it. I want you to hold that document in your hand and be proud of that line that you lied. God say, I want you to be proud of that document. Boosie, God say, I want you to be proud of that document. So we're going to ask the Justice Department and the Civil Rights to bring you that document when I message the jailhouse about you lying and go through the jail. And I want you to message that document when our own black people don't want us to win. You question me about my God. You call me out of my name. And you don't want me to win? I'm scared. You said you scared of your little brother, MO3, right? They said in Carrollton, call me. God said, I ain't scared of nobody. You fear me. You fear death. Yellow Breezes say no nigga can't mess with him. God say we can mess with him. You fear me. You fear beyond those stones, beyond those graves. You fear, you think you know where your spirit at, but you question those things. You have a little faith in me, but you question where your spirit goes. You fear death even when you get older. When you make 80 or 90 years old, you fear it. Don't lie to me. God said, I know your spirit. You fear it. You fear death. But God said, I promise you, I have my former body waiting on your former body waiting on you where your spirit will enter. I promise you will be with me and your family again. This world have not learned their lesson and they're not ready to see me yet. But when you ready, let me know. Everybody that's getting arrested, that's not nothing to do with me. That's nothing to do with me. God said, don't put me in there with boosting them live. Look at them. You think I want to do a song with you and you talking about BG again now? You think I want to do a song with you? I'd rather do a song with BG in the studio and do something with you, baby. Don't no. I'm going to tell you something. God gave me a dream. He gave me something. Past life and present. And he showed me something about happiness and understanding. When racism involved, he told me something. My baby mama got a disability, but we not together, but he told me something. She kissed me right on my lips and said, "You mine." Me and another woman, me and one of my other girlfriends, we wanted kids, ex-girlfriend. We wanted kids when we was a child in Carrollton, Texas. And they mama forbid us to be together, so we used to hide in the back and do many things and do all of that. And all of those things. Hey, not when you a rap, Boosie. I don't know if you talking about BG. Boy, don't be throwing your punchlines. When I reached out to somebody, don't you do that to clean up your lies. If those documents get exposed, boy, you're going to be in some big trouble. You're going to be in some big trouble. You ain't going to like it. I just sued BET for supporting racism and lies. And Yellow Breezy trying to ruin me. He trying to ruin God in America, what we stand for. Gucci Mane say work for me. If I don't like it, then quit. But I already signed the deal with Walmart. Now, we got other plans going on. Why would you lie, Boosie? Boy, God say, I'm going to catch up with you. And I ask anybody that's supporting you, and something happened to me and my family, we're going to make it more worse on you, of your life. I've been watching Boosie for a long time. When he first was in the club with MO3, you didn't even hear me, right? See, the mastermind got to study. What you said on Instagram? They're going to find who he is. I've been studying you before we even got involved. I've been studying you, analyzing you. Really? Hmm. Hmm. But everybody else in Dallas want to lie. And they want to keep me from my destiny and want me to come out and not give me my money. I want knowledge to be rewarded, not with lies. I had to do a lot more research on that. One girl said, shout out to Amari, our baby mama. Thank you, April. Much love. Much love. Girl, if I had it my way, I'd give you a Bugatti for just being a friend. And I know what Mariana, just being a friend, just telling me some real shit. But their knowledge wasn't there. They wasn't knowledge enough. They wasn't knowledge. So before you call me a snitch, you better go check with Jay-Z and Beyonce. You better go check with them before you call me a snitch. And Boosie been lying. Honesty, dishonesty been given. Before you call me a snitch, you better tell the truth. They been watching me. I want y'all to pay attention when Miss Nancy Pelosi and I was trying to fight the neglect and abuse from Social Security. The neglect and abuse from Social Security. And Miss Nancy told me, I got your cause. And everybody in Capitol Hill, this was so much bigger than you. Right? Boosie keeping stuff from y'all, and he lying about God. Racism want me to open up without giving me my money. That ain't happening, partner. That ain't happening. And I'm going to tell them again. Everybody want me to open up. I'm going to tell them again. We're not open up until we get what the racism took. And hip hop in Dallas and Boosie and them took. With MO3 and them. I don't do that shit. They say be careful who you marry. Drake said we didn't hear that much about you, but I promised the truth would be revealed. They're trying to keep me from something, and I'm not going to allow you to. Boosie better watch out, and Yellow Breezy better watch out, because the more dumb behavior be caught, and you not give me what's mine, I'm going to make, and they lurking. They doing stupid behavior in the community. Hey, but I want to tell y'all something. Boosie and y'all, I can't wait to see everybody be put to death. I told Joe Biden to create I was sitting outside of Dallas, in Dallas jail. And I sit out there in Dallas jail, and I sit up there with that bar, and I looked out that window by that bridge. I said, God, we need to create that guy walking. And I said something about the government need to take that platform and build an electrocuted chamber in that building right there. I want y'all to watch each other die. I want your mama to watch you. God said, I want your kids to watch you. I want them to watch you die with hatred and no love. I want them to know you die by my hands, by God's hands. I want y'all to look at each other in the eye in that electrocute chair. When that time comes, I want you to look at my picture. Whenever it's there, I want you to look at it, bitch. I want your kids to watch you, to see the hatred you have and the lies. I'm watching them. Houston and everybody, they career and they in jail time and never been out of jail in life for conspiracy. But the DA wanted to push it. Boosie, look at him smiling. Now the mayor and them put my life in jeopardy over lies. Now Joe Biden, all the rest of them, did not deal with this situation. Now Governor Abbott's career is at hand here. Every Texas legislator's thing is at hand here with this situation. This is about, I'm not going to let you stop me from my mission. And I have already won the Social Security war. More than I know. But everybody smile. And Boosie lied on Beyonce, and Yellow Breezy lied on Beyonce. Boy, you a liar, right? I got too much going on, God, the spirit behavior. I told everybody on my friend zone when I'm connecting with people that can be so bad, you know, I really want to take this class, this driving course class. And I might change my mind and see how my lawyer and them act. And just, I know I was innocent, but I really want to take that class. You know, I need a little more of a push out there in that direction. I need a more of a push in that direction. And I think they can help me in that direction. You know, when I connect with people, people would intimidate people. And I sit up at U-Haul with me and this one girl we connect and they intimidated Uche intimidated her. And that would stop the connection of intimidation. I had to deal with other people. People would let words affect them. Sabina, I said with Demir, I said, this, this is, this is, imagine, this is Demir, this is Mia, and this is Sabina. Demir says something, Sabina says something good about me. She proud of me, right? But Demir said, so what? And she just, her spiritual side changed of jealousy. Your friends don't have nothing. When I got around Sabine and them, they brand and match with my brand. I got a job at 14, 15 years old. I'm working. We got a song, the best I ever had. We communicate off of songs. But if friends don't got things and I'm having things, and baby, they're trying to get somebody out the way. That woman that just got a pussy. They using her. And the other woman trying to get to me. She don't got nothing to offer but some pussy. And Sabina couldn't even see that. They all fluctuated with each other. When I talk about my brand, I'm working at 14, 15 years old at Newman Smith, and I hear Master P. They didn't have the things I had. I'm going on bus with Mercer at Newman Smith, Carrollton, Texas with them, and I got money. I get paid every Friday at Big Lots. Every Friday, I'm going to school. I'm going to work. I'm getting paid. But people don't understand. They would get this nigga. They would team up and get this. And I'm trying to get some money out of him. And the woman don't see that. I had to deal with that stuff as a teenager. Like Ashley, when I worked at Walmart and I'm doing what I told to do and I'm doing everything I'm told to do, it was causing confusion. Usually I ain't friendly with everybody. James getting jealous. Xavier, my friend Tabitha, and everybody say, we miss you. My managers was coming in there. See, I'm asking them, when I was on that scrubber, I'm asking them, the Justice Department. And that that Mexican guy intimidated me. You make me sick coming to work every day. Or you want to come to work? I'm going to show you. Ricky told me, Hubert, you can't expect everybody to go the distance as you. I got out there and pushed cars for Ricky, pushed carts and everything. I never ignored none of my manager what they said. But it was causing conflict. Oh, you still come to work? I was like, what the fuck going on, man? They don't pay me enough. If you got a manager that got negativity, all right, let me tell you something. We first doing inventory. And he's showing me how to do something. I watch him and then he watched me do it. And something that he did right? He just wanted to give up on me. And I say, hold up. You're not trying to figure out what is going on, how we can fix this. You just want to go do your... I had talked to people from Chicago, New York on different apps, and I had this same conversation, and they talking about, worry about yourself. No, you my manager. Jessica had the guy, everybody else, and he sit there like a dummy and worry about himself. And then I get word up, you make me... All right, I'm going to show you. You come back to work every day, I'm going to show you. And then jealousy. Oh, Jessica, assistant manager, say something about you sign friendly with everybody. Damn, I can't even have a great conversation. And then they pull me in the room and tell me stop keeping it real and talking to people. I have to stop talking to the employees. You mean stop talking to the customers. I gotta have that great relationship. Me and my employee, let me tell you something. It's so crucial that I get along with my employees, even though we don't get along. I have to understand that. Like, people got to understand that with the situation I am. I cannot stop talking to my employees. Xavier and them asking me to do something, and my customers need me. My employees been there, and they know where things at more than I do. They can help me more than anything. I don't know where everything at. I barely been there. I said if I've been there 6 to 7 years, 8 years at that store, that can be a different story. 8, 9, 10 years, I wouldn't have to keep asking people for something. Oh, what is that? How I go get this? No, this is that. And Xavier getting jealous of being a family member get up in there. And Xavier roll his eyes. He drive trucks. And he roll his eyes in the spirit. Even at the other store in Dallas. And the other guy, the white employee, Xavier was at, roll his eyes like a little girl. They want me to stop talking to my employees, stop talking to the coworkers, and that means if I start talking to them, I gotta stop talking to the customers. That's not fair. I need everybody help. I need to talk to everybody. So it's don't tell me to stop talking to people and I gotta communicate with everybody. My communication with them, one of the guys said in the mid department, I left because I didn't like the way they treated you. He living right in Carrollton. I'm gonna tell you, my employees, when I was on the floor, they're not gonna always have their eyes on the product. They're gonna be looking at the corner of their eye. They're gonna be walking in the back. I even do it. I still am looking at, I'm looking at Miss Lee don't even know I caught her looking down at me at Social Security. I'm always having my left eye on the product. We would drive by a product with our basket in the store, and people think we're not looking on the left and the right. When you look at the camera, you think they're not looking. They're looking at the corner of their eye at the product. They might don't have the eye full on the product, but I gotta make sure the product there. I'm helping my employees out. I said, you know what I told them? Let me go get them. Let's go say, I'm not gonna see you struggle. I see my customer spirit struggle. And that's just more. It's 8 of us in a. You know, I'm sitting with one customer. I know I'm in a deli and I'm standing right there, and I'm standing right there, and I'm talking about they should. I said they should hide. They should think before they hire people in Walmart. And the lady said, Hubert, you right. The customer even agreed with me because jealousy coming out Jessica new employees. I'm saying, look at the spirit behavior. And I'm like, hold up. If a customer could sit right there and Jessica new employees acting, and I think that was one of Cassie, whatever that is. I don't ex-boyfriend. I'm not quite sure how things is, but I think that I know him from somewhere. But the thing is this. It's somebody I know from a long time ago. The thing is this. The spiritual behavior. And the lady agreed with me. They was acting jealous. The spirit behavior was acting up. And Jessica seeing me in the deli, I'm working, right? And she like, they just standing there while we having confusion. Say something, damn it. The more I be a team player and listen to your ass, it's making it hard for me. Man, I miss Chris. He's a co-manager. He say Hubert. And he used to work at 2996. I get you to do the job because I trust you and I know you can get the job done. And every time he came in 2996, and I did everything he said. But they was causing conflict. And so I'm going to show you if you come to work. I'm like, what the fuck going on? When I turned that car, you still come to work? I'm like, what the fuck going on here? And Ricky always... See, mumbling his word. That's another thing I'm gonna get him on. Mumbling his word on my camera. Dude, that's another thing I'm gonna get him on. Mumbling his word. But nah, what I'm doing right now. The guy said something that interested him in my camera. Hold on, my God, that's gonna cause a problem. Um, that that is an understanding, but I'm being a team player and it's causing problems. I'm like, what the heck? if me and the customer could agree on something and the spiritual behavior of the employees in there, and I'm talking to the customers, come on, guys, we all having one of those time where we have the most problems at. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hey, that's how I felt when I was at Walmart. I said, damn, me being a team player is getting me in all of this trouble. I'm like, God damn. And then a lady came and asked about it. It's 7 us in the deli. And a lady came and asked about a product in Walmart. And the lady said, two of the employees said no. In the meat department, two of the employees said no. In the meat department, then I told the customer, do you want me to go get somebody? I already know my Jessica always leaving this person back here dealing with him. I always know she's there. But she told me, no, I'm just gonna go to another store. Then she asked if somebody was in the bakery. She said no. She said no. They said no. Then I told my employee, the new employee, hold up for a second. I already know he was back there because Jessica always had me working with him. And I know a certain time he leaves in the meat department. So what I do, I told my employees to hold up, my coworkers to hold up. And I went got back that they said they had the product. I ran to my customer. And she said, but you didn't have to do it. My coworker from the meat department handed me the product and I handled it. Even if we didn't have that product, I don't want to, there's other businesses around the area. And I would have been like, hold up, maybe call another store. And I would have dropped that price down for that customer. I would have dropped it way down. I would like be like, here, no, I don't want you. And you got to realize the companies around the area are Marsh, Lane, and Frankfurt.